So I'm going down into a plank position. I want to make sure that your back is in a good alignment and your core is tight. Belly button is tucked to your spine, hamstrings tight, glutes tight. Your whole hip group is engaged. These shoulder touches are a great way to kind of get the core activated and everything firing off. I have a nice little cadence with the hand tap on the ground so that I'm alternating sides evenly. By going side to side in the up and down motion, it's a great way to activate the core. Great core functional movement. Now I'm doing these reverse knee touches. This is working everything from the belly button and lower is the focus of this exercise. My knees are hardly touching the ground. Most of them, they're not touching the ground for safety of your knee. Then I go through my knee drives. The knee drives give an opportunity to go through my transabdominals. And that's going the diagonal line across the abs. It's not just a folding motion, it's a fluid functional motion in the abs. My transitions flow into my obliques. I hold it for a good 5-10 seconds to really get my obliques in the game, and then I go with my hip drops. The hip drop is controlled. I come up and I'm squeezing, so I'm doing almost like a side crunch is what the mindset I'm in whenever I'm going through this exercise. Working your core, you're in everything that you'll put a belt around and a corset around. That's from your abdominals, that's your lower back, it's your hip group, your hamstrings, your glutes. That all plays a part in your core strength. So you hear hamstrings, you hear glutes, you think lower body, but they all tie together for your core. So we're about to go through and we're going to hit the thrusters. So I want to start off, my hips are high. So imagine you have a belt on and someone is pulling you right at your belt buckle to pull your hips all the way up over as high as you possibly can. Squeezing your hamstrings, squeezing your glutes. Everything is smooth. It's not about speed when you're doing these exercises. It's fluidity. It's a mind-body connection. The more you can feel what you're doing, the better work you're gonna get in. So everything is about feel. Take it slow. This gives me an opportunity to isolate one side. You think whenever you're walking, you walk one foot at a time. So you want to work each side in a balanced manner. Whenever I go up to the top, it's a good 1.5 squeeze at the top. I'm not just pumping them out real quick. There's a time and a place for that. This, for all intents and purposes, it's about being smooth and fluid. So we're going into body saws. The cool thing with this is you're able to push through your upper abs. You're keeping your body off the ball. Added challenge where you're going through knee drives. Keeping your hips up high. Your shoulders are over your elbows. And you transition through. Great ab work. Staying tight. Now, this is something I love with the balls. They're in almost every hotel that you'll go in and you want to get a workout. This is a great modification to a crunch off the ground, safe for your back, and a great way to engage the core. I have my hands not cranking my neck, dropping my hips, going through. Now at the top of my crunch, I'm going to go through 100. So I'm already in a flex crunch position, and now I'm just squeezing and milking it to the end. It's a great way to finish your core. added challenge, again for stability, are the knee drops. You're pushing it out, and then you're squeezing it in, tucking the body. The transitions from here, you're going to a pike, which is going to be even deeper in your abs. You have to keep your shoulders stable, and you're putting your shoulders and ears together. You're looking down, looking underneath yourself, pushing your hips up. And these are great things to do on the road to keep your core strong.